Welcome to another episode of At Disclosure. This is your host, Seven Hicks, all that. Fellas fun. Friday afternoon. Oh, so yeah, just trying to find a day for Saturday. It's Tuesday's occupied. Uh, that fellas fun. And Wednesday evening, as opposed to Tackle Tuesday. There's Thursday, as well as the Friday, to fellas fun. And Friday now. Oh, see, like I was telling you guys, in conclusion, uh, yesterday or the other day, last drop. If you think about it, that could have been your untimely resignation, your letter of resignation. You would have resigned from Intel, and I'd say and the reason I say letter, uh, before transferring over from Vegas, uh, man, I had told Camp John Simon that I'm gonna need a transfer to Phoenix. There's a family emergency I need to attend to, and you know you think about your mother being diagnosed with anything. One being cervical cancer, and I can remember John Simon telling me too that you got to be supportive. His mother was diagnosed with breast cancer twice, survived it. That you got to be supportive. So me telling Karen Castillo, and I usually mention the ranks: 20-year Army tank MP, 20-year Army MP. Uh, got shot in the head for pursuing a bounty, and you know I was just thinking it over because last time we had some construction done there, and this going back to Weingart and Kimco, uh, before jumping back into that, you know, in conclusion, now these aren't like what I was having last time was mezclas, solchiladas mezclas, the imports from I guess folks went Nogales, Sonora, Mexico, and it's funny because I reached out just friends and family out there, and a lot of times I'll drop a message, just check in and just to how can I put this? You think of people being accused, and you tell yourself, well, you know, for the most part, this in your defense, you're gonna find anything, and this is what I was clarifying to uh the uncle of and on one of our segments, it was titled "The White Boys." So that was the twins. So we reaching out to their uncle who was younger than them, but wouldn't say. I mean, by comparison, let's see. One thing they're known for is they wouldn't fight fair. Hell no, they'd fucking jump your ass and fucking. That's what they're known for, getting involved in. I don't know, man. Maybe some people like that attention. Me, I come out here and people pass by, and the same thing. It's never gonna change. Oh, you're this, you're that. Everyone's full of just negativity. And you think of the importance of treating one another. That's if you want. You don't have to. But you think of the fact that the world's full of tension, and all it took was being a little cordial. You know how far that'll get you in life? Fuck, man. You remember that episode titled Incarcerated Chicken? Fuck, man. Just like Dolly in need of a support more. Fuck, she'd have all the support in the world now. But the point is this, it, you know, it's out of my control, but it's annoying. Fuck no, hell no. Sometimes you gotta tell people every day's the same. You all that negative, then you wonder why you just get ignored. It really doesn't matter to me afterwards. But people try and try and try, and it's just like, damn man. The only way they'll learn it's afterwards. Then they're like, oh shoot, now I remember why I walked this way, I looked this way, or why I'm ignored. People see right through you every day. But I'm gonna go get a hold of Matthew, uh, and telling him, because look, that's all it took was one little thing. Me going out of my way since last year. Diagonal from was this from the Dominican Republic. Uh, he goes up there with some guy that gives me a phone call last year in the summer, and he's telling me about this church involvement. So I don't mean to be rude, but I'm on my way out, but I pick up that the twins are responsible for robbing Tall Speaking Hand Road. Another one mentioned is Lincoln Scottsdale Road, 657 Scottsdale Road. And then I'm over at Striker Sensibility Sustainability Solution in Chandler. Well, this being the Phoenix location, which is east of us, East Valley. Yeah, east of us, southeast. So, you know, I reach out to Matthew and I tell him, hey, well, you guys have been accused of this and this. And this one being 101 in Raintree over at Striker Sensibility Sustainability Solution Phoenix. So one thing that I am known for, and you could ask yourself, how useful can this be to anyone? It's all about living intentionally. I think of my uncles, Astolfo and Charles. You know, uh, owners of Storm Wisdom, Wise Choice Properties. One of the models I like about the store is you gotta live intentionally. You either have good or bad intentions, but you gotta think about who goes in those doors, just like a bank. You wouldn't want to turn the wrong person down. You you, you got to assess the situation. Not everyone that has tattoos is bad. Just like that's just how it is sometimes. You have stupid people. You got Maribella, and a stupid bitch named Linda, and shut the fuck up. That's the attention she's getting. That's what she's gonna get. So me, I'm behind this pillar. Life's great. That's all she's getting. Thinking she can photo ball. This facing me, no one else. See, like I was telling you about bottom feeding. That's just how it is. People beg for attention, and when they get it, they don't like it. There you go. There's a sip. So yeah, everyone here at Maribel's getting busted. There's too many witnesses been going on for a while, for over a year, stemming from 22nd Annual Paul Record of the Browns. Even my own, you think of the Manners, the Coronishness. Fuck, man, you think of the Cortezes. I understand we're supposed to be family, fucking all of us being raised here, fucking all of us fucking, oh, you can't do that, we want to re-enlist. But just because someone didn't go along the military contract, did doing 2 months in fat camp. And this is what I was telling Matthew. I don't know how I could continue forgiving, and yet people are not willing to change it. And that's my fault. The only thing I can see him as my dude. Just like last episode when I had Arm up there on top of the pillar. And not wanting to call him a dude because of Kim Morgan over in Syria. Alpha team. Syria Alpha team. And, they're asking me to pay up to 4x. I reach out to Jeff, Intel, and Steve Stryker. Hey man, picking this 4x. Should I pick it off a tree? Look how bare this tree is. Someone actually took notice of the tree. And that's true. That's a living creature. So why is what I'm doing more apparent than that? What I wouldn't appreciate more in the summer's heat than underneath 10-degree weather. If you go to 657 Scottsdale, you see my ass in my little tree. And even 92nd Street in the shade. Probably the best McDonald's I ever had in Arizona. It's face to face. But what mattered is what you were eating. People go to different places for different reasons. Like, for instance, the guy selling 94 Nissan Sentra GXC Blue, Abraham Aranda. He pays attention to customer service. Like, maybe you're like out of Marisqueria, and like I was saying, wearing a shirt titled Wolverine Blues. Hell yeah, man, the customer service there. They'll come and dance, clap. Think about it. We once went to Bill Johnson, Big Apple, when Aaron when he was being deployed, when he was going to go to boot camp, but before he had gone to fat camp. So he's being sent off to Georgia. I'm not gonna lie, he tried and he gave up, and that's it. But that's the attention you get at Medina Masaclan or any of those marisquerias. It's like if you're going to war in a little bit. Okay, as soon as you walk out, you're gonna hear the silent alarm, nigga. So yeah, man, it's like I was telling Kim Morgan, we're freaking trying to extra money to freaking pickles. Well, oh shit, 22 in Virginia, glad. Yeah. So you gotta come to the realization. There's GVP, DVP, and a corner Bailey on the Avanos. Then yes, so they in order to save billions, so I will sacrifice millions. Absolutely no. Oh, oh man. What it is to have your cup of Joe. Absolutely. I start thinking of the Macho Man when he would deliver the bows to freaking HBK. He would do this little twist gesture before dropping it. But the point is this, Osborne Middle School, and what this leads up to, I lemon drop some natives, what I am known for as a Indian Slayer. In self-defense, I don't give a shit, it's my land. Look, I'm Mexican, nigga. What's never gonna go away is the 7 states belonging to Mexico. California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Colorado, Utah, Nevada. That's it. You think, oh, well, the influence of the old world. We trying to sell what it's not ours that we were kicked out to begin with. Both Spain and they were in the race of who's going to conquer the new lands. So how can you say you know when Christopher Columbus discovered America? There's people there. Maybe to you, that's how it is. One point I thought that the Earth was flat. You're just gonna fall over. I didn't even finish telling you. So yesterday, the last episode, and I calling. They want to call Tyrell Brown my dude, despite you know, uh, someone being my brother, having a few notches down because of his attitude and actions. It's like Buck, man. If you have a chance to go back, fucking do it. Let that be your motivation. Don't worry what I'm doing. The next person is doing. That is the problem. That is the ego. Oh well, because I couldn't do it. Feel that you shouldn't do it. That's a prime example of crabs in a bucket psychology. Oh, you're at the bottom, one going up the bucket, just so one crab on the bottom could freaking grab you and bring you down to his zone. It's unfortunate the way things are. It really is a head in every world. And I told myself I had that kind of time like everyone here. You pass by and judge? Fuck, I need to go get from point A to point B. Maybe if there was something to pay attention to, hey, those guys look, there's something about them, and I've been told before, even in Vegas, don't go over there. That's hostile behavior. I can understand that. But fucking, you just chilling here and then pissed because you're not paying attention to? I have my job? Fuck no. You're insane for thinking that I'm going to do what you say. Hell no. Even Christopher Martin over at QE first, off the back and out of nowhere. I wasn't born here to do what you say. That's just how it is. With the imagination in it. If I can remember. But yeah, like I was saying last episode, if you think about it, not want to call Ty, my dude, basically a pothead, because I've been called that before, even in Scottsdale. Now I go to my friend Aaron's house, my dude, and literally my dude fucking going in his house, and me, I'm not smoking, but you know, we're inside, and as soon as we open the door in the winters, fuck this big old Dutch oven, fucking. And I can remember even my one I mean Nate over at Ace America. I could, you could always tell when someone. This is what I was telling everyone earlier about office politics. So we have a Bank of America BPO meeting inside the Catalina room over at Buckeye corporate site. It's on the comparisons, and you know you have Rodetsky selfies, Span County. he explains to us about, you know, him not going home to talk about his work, that your family doesn't deserve that. I can agree. I in some aspects. Me, if it's just my wife, my brother, and Aaron, party of four. That's it. But hell, no, it's party of five because his ass tells the world everything. Being the only son, but my mom says I'm cool. Well, no shit. That's fucking. That's all she ever hoped for. Fucking someone outside. Well, fuck. If I have problems, fuck, man. Even if I wanted to go to grandma's, I still wouldn't find it. Fuck no. But yeah, like I was telling you, it's pathetic. Society really is going down the shitter, and hopefully there's something we can do about it. But what's out of my control is one less stress. So you think of Serenity, Serendipity. Ben Camp Del Sol would have told you. Moving on up now. Oh, seriously speaking, and that's how easy it is. Me, if I had that kind of time, that's what I was saying earlier. I don't think I can. You can't be anything else than yourself. Then that's a reflection of your own personality. Oh well, that's what you're meant to the world. That's what the world's gonna admit back to you. That's just it. You probably attracting this without you even knowing, and you pissed off the next person. Oh, for your fault we get ignored. For your fault they don't like us. Think about it when you were young. What do you have to do with someone older or younger than you? If you went out of your way, then fuck, read the Bible. You left your parents' house late next to me, then guess what? I'm gonna take advantage. If you like me that much, then get used to this and fucking all kinds of shit. So yeah, man, freaking yesterday I came to the realization when Arma was here, and she was banished for spraying on me. She's nasty, and people trying to accuse her of things they haven't witnessed. Oh, because we know how you are. I sit on 27th Avenue and San Miguel. This be between the I-17 and 27th Avenue on Maryland. Southbound from here in Phoenix, Arizona is Bethany, or south of Bethany. This being in between Glendale and Bethany is San Miguel, 27th Avenue. On one side we were at, on the other side my younger sister Natalie, Sparks Blunt, and Wicked, as well as Miguel Beltran. And earlier, I started thinking of my smartest friends. Off the back, I thought of Abraham Aranda and Joaquin Enriquez. But then I started thinking of Miguel Beltran too, Miguel B. Fuck no, man. Fucking, it really is about working smart than working hard. You know, anything you do in life, you can still you can still do what you want to do, but you got to know why you're doing it, or else just keep being that freaking monkey hitting someone over the head. Just keep being that monkey hitting a stone over with a mallet. Well, like I was telling you guys, when it comes to areas, uh, manufacturing, there's different areas. Like I said, within the corporation, not nailing it yesterday was almost like an official letter of resignation for not being adequate. And it's not necessarily that. It's just the simple fact of the realizations to looking up at the sky. Like me, I figure things out off the back. Some people develop this, some people inherit this, some people are just that aware. So you got to think of your perception, your level of perception is heightened to films from a distance. So this being your intuition, it's almost like I spy. Was gonna say a Negro Domus in the year 2000. In the year 2000. Because damn, man, freaking, you were brought here, and that's it. I'm not gonna lie. If there was blacks all over, yeah, just like whites and fucking, you had to adapt to the terrain. So if it's a hotter climate, then you're gonna be slightly darker, or your body's gonna change to better suit your area, like a freaking giraffe onto the leaves of the tree. That's just how it is. So if you want to get technical, during the Great Walk, you have people from Asia coming over here to darken or resemble natives. So if you want to think about, because believe it or not, Asians are considered Caucasians. So you want to talk about It's just a certain tone of brown, and that's it. There's really no such thing as black people, white people. We're all the same color. So that's why I understand King Sarah's attitudes, fucking Kevin Murphy, when it comes to being all related. I start thinking of this book that it was signed by the author, uh, called "We All Related." This Native American author that my sister had won at an auction, a storage unit. You know, not being her house, filling my shit up with more shit. But to begin with, when she had moved in 6, 7, 8 years ago, what was still supposed to be 2 months. Fuck what I get for being nice. Ask me if I'm gonna do this again. Hell no. And I'll tell you this. At this point, fuck man, there's a lot of things that you'd say tongue in cheek where you're just like, well, if I say this, it's almost like married them. Literally fucking, well, at least this way. And some people have that mentality. Even my grandmother, Cruz, in Nogales, Sonora, Mexico. That's why I can understand my brother earlier. It's almost like, man, you fucking wish you were a security guard. This motherfucker's making money. It's about working smart, not working hard. You pissed off the contractors because they got to clean. Oh, well, then fucking do that if you want to do that. Well, people in the military that get out, they deserve to be where they're at. They want to do that because guess what? They earned it. They pay their dues. Fuck, just like everything. Everyone gets to deserve it. That's it. That's just chilled, kick back. But when it comes to it, you are glad that someone's there. Plain and simple. Ain't no difference between being a police officer, being a fed, being anything. Fucking, if you think about it, if you know the law, that's it. You're initiating a citizen's arrest. You're conducting a citizen's arrest. That's it. Initiating one. That's it. They ain't no different because of the fancy uniform, the gun, the badge. I go to John's uniform, I have all that. I told Joe Kramer, just because you have BDU pants doesn't make you a BPO. You've been here for a good while, Humana Glendale 91st. Him working over at Church's Chicken. And a lot of people tell you things just like, uh, Rondetsky and me find out later on the meaning of it. People are slick. Even John sounds pretty savvy. So that's why I know that if you're in this position for a reason, I'm not going to have someone coming over and spilling the beans. Oh, we had someone go to Circle K to come back to freaking shoot and then a wonder, or at penny pinchers, is it illegal to shoot at a fleeing vehicle? Absolutely. Now, oh, this is contained. That's why you go inside with a silent witness card. You want to contain all this. You don't fucking be like Paul Revere. The British are coming. Pry in your mouth now. Oh, so the point is this. Fuck no. If you're coming up to me and telling me about, oh, well, fucking. Well, the point is this. Fucking. You can see the difference. The reason why he's in that position as opposed to the other person. Now, someone had back problems. That's all they could do. It really is about working smart. He knew his limitations. I think the same way too. Hey, you know something? I'm approaching this. It's not gonna get any better. I mean, it can, but I'll tell you this: the mind gives up, the body gives up before the mind. And just like Darby told me once, one of my former bosses over at Desert Ice Enterprise Inc. Outside the ballpark, Chase Field. Take risks, just like another relative in Ventura, name's Rosa. Take pictures, but you want to take risks and you want to take pictures. For the simple fact that you're not going to have that day anymore. And taking risk as a younger person, you could bounce back and recuperate because when you get old, you can't afford to bounce back as often as you once were when you were young. Now, oh, now, do you understand me?